Mark Schneider and you're watching Schneider Classics. Today we're going to be working on this 1972-ish Sno-Prince. And yeah, we got a lot of work to do. So there's the dog, as you can see. But yeah, we got to work on this 72-ish Sno-Prince. We're stealing parts from the Starjet. The Starjet is the parts sled, or I'm making it the parts sled for this. Motors are not the same, but pretty much everything else is. God, I love these actually, these backlights. I hate that they're in the seat, because that's a horrible design. But I love these. Good old back bars, metal, everything's metal on it. Got the heater going because I'm cold. But me and my buddy both have said, like, we love these carburetors, air filters. Because, like, look, the air filter's on the carb, so it directly pushes in, and she works. Because there's still fuel in the line. Yeah, there's still fuel in the line because we were testing her. I had to rebuild the pole assembly. Yes, dog. Hi. Hi. You get all the love. This motor, we did pull it over with a rope. And she fired once or twice. We don't got her running yet, but she did fire. So she should run, should. The guy told me it was running, so we'll see. Love that engine mounting. It's just two metal bars, the engine plate. It's a good old engine. If we can't get this one running, I do have an engine underneath that tarp and everything in here. There's an engine there. That engine sitting there is a Massey engine, so if I don't get this one running, I do got another engine I can put on. But she's pretty solid, pretty mint, other than right here in the back of the tunnel. She's got some air holes. So I'm just saying, I gotta take this off. I'm just saying cut a plate, the size of it, and put it over top and weld it. So this metal will rot out, but it'll work. It'll work. It's fine. It'll work. Because what that was originally in this, I'm guessing because there's a hinge for the seat. This hinge for the seat, I'm guessing, what I'm really guessing is this was the storage compartment for everything. So it was probably open up, close a bunch of billion times. All that. So, where did I put it? Oh, I put it over here. So right here you can see we're working on the pole cord. The pole recoil needs to be rebuilt, so I've been rebuilding it. The nudge, she's worn out. So this is just supposed to sit in that little notch there, but the notch is worn out, so we folded the end of this in half, put it in there, and she stayed pretty good, but just to make sure, she's now covered in JB Weld. And I did that a couple nights ago, and she's solid. She's never coming out. Ever. Ever, ever. So now we got that going, that pretty good. I got to put it all back together, which would be a pain in the ass, but got to put the assembly all back together. Then when they put it on the thing, they give her a full, because the rope is really hard. This engine has really good compression, so she hurts the pole with just a rope. So we'll put the pole assembly back on, and after I rebuild it, and then when they pull her a few times, see if she kicks over. If she kicks over, what we have to do is I'm going to steal the gear case off of this motor. Don't mind, this is the hood compartments for this. Where they steal the gear case, because this one, she doesn't run. Put the gear case on. Retune the brake. Retune the brake and get it all working again. And then this sled should be a running, driving sled. Now this sled is he's not outside. This sled is a Christmas gift for my father, and we are 5 days away from Christmas. Yeah, that really tells you. Originally, this guy, I bought this with the intention of being the gift for my father. It needs a lot more work than I thought. It's missing bolts, and I don't really feel safe because there's two different tracks. It's missing bolts on the track, so I have no idea where else this thing's missing bolts or missing tracks or anything like that. So it's a mishmash project. This one's a little less mismatch, so probably going to get this one going pretty good. Because it's a lot of fun. It looks awesome. It's a Sno-Prince. I think you would much more appreciate the hood design on this. I got to hook up the lights still. But this hood just latches on. It just latches on with these two little hood clips. I think that is way more awesome, way more cooler than these types of hoods. I love these hoods and stuff like that, but just to be able to take the hood completely off to work on it, and then if you're going to take a few test runs, keep the hood off and just run it like this, I think that's way better, way awesome. That's a better hood design. Why'd you get rid of that? The exhaust, I got to do a little welding on the exhaust. She's got some. I got to weld up the holes. And then steering frozen. There we go. Steering, like the steering linkage is better on this. Like this thing's awesome too. Just needs a lot of work. It's got a Yamaha engine. Had a mouse living in it. So we were going to see if I could steal this for that, but you can't. Different engine. So this engine is, yeah, this Yamaha, I think it's a Yamaha 450. Whatever. It will be rebuilt. Has good compression. Has spark, I think. Might not have spark. It has good compression. I know that motor has good compression, but it still might need to be rebuilt. I'm probably going to steal this ignition switch. They're all fun and games, and all these sleds are a lot of fun, and I love them, but I like this one more. Well, what's this thing? Okay, so my 70s Panthers don't have this roll bar. I love this. Whoever designed this, bring this back. Put this back in sleds. This is awesome. I mean, I know you put roll bars around the steering bracket and all that because it's what holds all the steering together. But bring this back. Protect the engine, hell. I have no idea what engine this is. Yeah, if any of you know what engine this is, I don't. I gotta rebuy some new ends for it, but I have no idea what type of engine this is. It's an old 50s something. Not 50s, 70s. It's a pretty big motor, actually, to be fairly honest with you. I love that. It's all this metal look. Like, it looks like a really cool motor. Because, like, you could engrave something there. Be fucking cool. But yeah, that looks... We got a lot of work ahead of ourselves. So let's, instead of me stop talking about this thing, let me actually get some work done.
Tear the wall apart. Double tones, now your head to the floor. You out of love. Well, your time is up. Someone's out.
So for this, now to put it back together, I put it on this pipe and took it and just wound it up slowly back onto here. These are a pain in the ass. It's hard to really show and do it at the same time, so I had to just do it. For this is just the ball bearing. She just slides over top once she got her clipped in, and then just a pair of snap rings in. But yeah, now she's pulling real nice. All the white stuff I just sprayed on there is just some grease. Keep her nice and fresh. And now she's, look at that, pulls real nice. I gotta take this apart, this pole cord apart, because I gotta swap this over to the other side, and then we can put her on the machine. So.
Tear the wall apart. Double tones, now your head to the floor. You out of love. Well, your time is up. Someone's out of touch. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Break my bones by the 100 more. Rising from the fading dust. 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 Flag on my deck, set the blood in my eyes a little more. I go blind, and the sword from behind it pierces straight through my spine. Pull me down, way too long, buried seeds come alive. Got my niggas on the leash, way too long, now I strike. It's an eye for an eye, with a day to a light. Ain't no cars on the street, you get me born in the street. Sound the horns and the drums, ain't no room for the fake. Got me down on your knees, now you begging. Told you then, boy, you rather ignore me. All you know is the latest, say sorry. By the price, no more things that go within, like the blood of fire. Yeah, we're burning down. Fire and blood, we're gonna tear the wall apart. Fire and blood, we're gonna bring the fire out. We're gonna fight to the end, but now we're just giving up.
As you can tell, we got the old Recoil rebuilt. She's rough around the edges because she's been used, I can tell you that much. Got her working for now, and as you can tell, we're getting really good compression on the thing, but I'm not getting her firing. So continue watching, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to watch more, because we're going to be bringing more on this machine. I'm going to get this machine running. You bet yourself I will. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Hope to see you guys in the next video as we hopefully get this thing started. You're watching Schneider Classics, and I hope you enjoyed.